Hello, everybody. It is 5 o'clock on the dot. We are waiting for a few more people to settle in so that way we can get started. Hello, Ms. Morehouse. Hello, Mr. Boyd. Hello, Ms. Lopez. Hello, Ms. Lehan.
Hello.
Hello, I think that's Angela.
Hello. Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi, Ms. Ortiz. 7. Oh, no.
Weather segment coming up in minutes. We'll show you some tornadoes out in the suburbs tomorrow night. So it's going to get cool. That cool air is kind of tightening its grip.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. We have 6.
Mr. Ortiz is here, Mr. Perez.
Perfect. Thank you. Did everybody receive the agenda?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Ms. Morehouse, you ready to take minutes? Yes? No? Ms. Morehouse, are you ready to take minutes? Sorry, you're muted.
Yes, I'm ready.
Oh, okay, perfect. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get started. Who was our vice president? I forgot. One, two.
Mr. Calderon, no?
Yep. 6. Okay, so I guess it's me then, because I don't know where they are. I sent them all a text. All right, there's Miss Torres. She just logged on. Miss Flores, if you can hear us, La Señora Flores, you need to log in through Zoom. I sent you the link through your email, so you can go ahead and log in that way. Hopefully you can log in. I sent you the email through Zoom. All right, Miss Torres, welcome. Are you ready?
Give me 1 second. I'm at work, okay? Give me 1 second.
Start and then you can jump in, okay?
Yep. I'm trying to.
No worries. All right, we're gonna go ahead and call the meeting to order at 5:06 p.m.
Yeah, please.
We're gonna call attendance. Hold on 1 second. I'm gonna stop sharing my screen so that we can see everybody on the Zoom.
I'm ready.
All right, perfect.
Do we have quorum? Yes, okay. What time did we call the meeting to order?
5:06.
5:06 p.m.
Okay.
You gonna call the attendance or do you want me to call attendance?
Yeah, no, I can go ahead and call it. So we're gonna go ahead, roll call establishment. So if everyone that's, I'll just go ahead down the line. I'll start with Ms. Morehouse. If you can just kind of like,
Here.
okay, Ms. Cruz? No. Mr. Calderon?
No.
No. Mr. Ortiz?
I'm here.
Okay, Ms. Flores? Is Ms. Flores in?
Ms. Flores is on the YouTube, but she's not on the Zoom. I'm gonna try to get her on the Zoom right now, okay?
Yeah, she just texted, right? All right, Ms. Lopez, I see her. Okay. Mr. Boyd, I see him.
Here.
Ms. Laharde? Is Ms. Laharde here?
Mr. Hade, please stay here. She's here.
She's here.
Yep.
Okay, and then Mr. Perez, you're here, and myself, we're here. Okay. Okay, we'll go ahead and move forward to approval of previous meeting minutes. As you guys already know, it's recorded and it's on YouTube. I know that we did transcribe the minutes, right? And it was emailed to everyone.
Yep.
So I'm just gonna go ahead and motion to approve last meeting's minutes. All in
I'll second.
All in favor, Mr. Boyd, second that. Or any favor can say aye.
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 Okay. Alrighty, we'll move forward to LSC Chair report. I do not have, actually, in my report, I'm just gonna add, I know that Mrs. Cruz hasn't been in our meetings lately. I know she's missed more than 5, I believe. I think the last time that she logged in was last school year. So what are we going to do with Ms. Cruz?
Remember,
I know that her term had extended to November, but I don't think she's gonna be coming back.
okay.
So can we just remove her, or do we have to vote her out?
Follow the same process we did last time.
Okay, so then for next meeting, we'll just go ahead and text, email, and call her one more time. And then we'll go ahead and vote her out for next meeting. Is
Okay.
everyone, okay? All right, I do not have anything else to add in my report. That was just pretty much it. We'll go ahead and move forward to PPLC. Is there anything on that?
Yes. Okay, so we met the other day. Basically, what was said was some of the online curriculum can be confusing.
So Ms. Morehouse, do you want to explain to our members what the PPLC's function is? for everybody?
Well, the PPLC mainly talks about curriculum and possible professional development. And so, yes, in this case, we talked about the reading curriculum, how it, that's kind of complicated. So we now are using an online curriculum, actually 2 different ones. So it's a little confusing. Let's see. We mentioned that for science, there's not really any materials in order to show the kids like an actual lab or experiment. And that's an altogether other curriculum. And some people don't have access to that science curriculum because I think CPS paid for that. And, you know, only certain people, I guess, who teach science have access to that. We're asking for professional development in Amplify for reading and science. We need professional development in technology. One of the drawbacks of remote learning is not all the kids are coming to school and staying online. They're having difficulty accessing the links or getting on the internet, or so basically working their way through the computer or the system, and especially primary, because obviously they're little and they're not familiar with the computer, so they're having a really tough time navigating their way. You know, so that's kind of one of our pressures. The lesson plans, we have to write lesson plans for every subject, for every day, and an agenda to go with it. So that is extremely time consuming. So I know a lot of people aren't happy about that. Oh, during the prep time, a lot of the kids have a hard time, again, navigating through the program. So they are missing out on prep time, or the teacher's actually missing out on prep time because they're trying to direct the kid on where to go, even though it's located in several locations, but it's just probably something that we have to work out and they have to learn after a while. And just kind of an announcement that lunch forms and emergency forms have been sent home to parents' homes with a self-stamped address envelope to get those forms filled out and send them back to the school. Those are very important because it definitely monitors who is eligible for free and reduced lunch. Our school, gets money based off of that. That's about it, I think. Any questions?
No questions for Ms. Morehouse? Ms. Morehouse, how often are you guys going to meet on a monthly basis?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, our last meeting was in May and it was a remote meeting, and this one was a remote meeting. We didn't have a meeting in June because, I think it was the end of the school year and there wasn't a whole lot to talk about, I suppose. So.
Okay. Do you mind emailing your report to us so that we can read it?
Yeah. Can I send it to you and you can forward it to everyone?
Yeah,
or?
yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Yes, you can do that. That way, totally fine. Okay, does anybody else have anything for Ms. Morehouse? No? All right, then we'll go ahead and move forward to Sustainable Community School. Is is Acevedo here?
I am. I'm here.
Okay.
Will it be okay if I pull up my report?
Yes, go ahead.
Fine, okay. So someone needs to disable their screen sharing so that I could pull it up.
First.
I just did that.
You did,
Okay.
okay. Yeah, it's not allowing me to,
Hold on 1 second.
okay.
All right, try it now.
And then if the LSC members, they want to pull up their own, she did email it to us.
I did.
You did,
I-
right?
I did. So I might have missed a few of the new parents that just joined the LLC on my email. So my report is short this month. I am continuing to work with our lead partner agency, the Puerto Rican Cultural Center, on resources. Just last week, we picked up some more face masks for our families. The Alderman's office donated these really nice cloth face masks. So if you know of any families that need face masks, please have them reach out to Mr. Ortiz and pick some up. Huge accomplishment for us is the completion of our makerspace. So for those of you who are not familiar with the makerspace, it's a really great room where students could go in and work on STEM projects. We have a 3D printer, and I have a short video here of how it will show you how the room looks like. It's very innovative, really cool. It's a few seconds long. Is everyone able to see it? Okay. This room is located in our old computer lab room. I believe it's room 219, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
And that's the 3D printer right there. And so we have really great furniture in that space, and hopefully our students will be able to utilize that space soon. In terms of our programs for this fall, so we are bringing all of our after-school enrichment programs virtually. So they'll be through Google Hangout. We are still working on our schedule. We should have that finalized by next week. During the fall, the programs that we will be bringing in are Express Yourself Through Art, Student Voice Club, Peer Mediators, Kids Hip Hop, Family Cooking. So with this particular program, our families will be able to cook together. They will be provided a food kit every week, and they will be cooking together and learning new skills together. We will be bringing in Farm to Table as well, which is connected to our STEM enrichment programs. And so our students will learn all about growing and eventually cooking those foods that they grow. And also we will be bringing Introduction to Chess. So that's going to be really exciting. For adult programming, this time around, we're going to have Zumba twice a week. We're going to have it once during the weekday, and then on Saturday mornings as well. We are also going to continue our monthly parent workshops, which are facilitated by Nimari Donate. And if you go to the school calendar on our website, on our Yates website, the date will be provided there and a link to the Zoom. The first workshop is going to be on email 101. So if you know of any parents that would like to learn more on how to set up an email, all the wonderful things that you could do with emails, how to reply to an email, how to forward an email, this is the perfect opportunity for them to learn. So again, that workshop is going to be on November 4th. And there's going to be 2 workshops. There's going to be one in English from 4:30 to 5:30, and there's going to be one in Spanish from 6 to 7. Another great thing that we will be doing this year is introducing bi-monthly financial literacy workshops for parents. So if you're interested in learning about how to set up a checking account, savings account, this is a great opportunity. We'll have more information for you in the near future on that. In terms of meetings, we just had our first meeting September 23rd. Our next meeting is October 21st. Again, if you go into the school's calendar on our website, you will see it's on there. The Zoom link is on there. If you're a parent that's very interested in finding out more about the SES program and all the great things that we do through our SES initiatives, that's a great place to join us. We are also having a Norwegian American Hospital mobile van will be at our school on October 23rd. If you know of any families who are missing immunizations or missing medical forms, please let them know about this opportunity. We have packets in our office. We have mailed packets out to those families who are missing immunizations and some type of form. We only have 15 spots available. It's first come, first serve. If you have any questions too, please call me. My contact information, Ms. Jasmine Torres has my contact information if you'd like to learn more. And that's all I have. Does anyone have any questions?
Yeah, you said that there was a mobile immunization van on October 23rd, you said?
Right.
From what are the times?
It's from 9 to 3. So what we decided to do was mail the packets to those families that have been identified that, are either missing immunizations or some type of medical form. Those are the families that actually receive the packets. If you're in need of if your child is in need of immunizations or any health medical records, the main office has packets that you should pick up, fill out, and then return to us right away. We do need to submit those forms to Norwegian by October 13th. So if you could please get that to us as soon as possible, and then Norwegian will contact the families and schedule appointments directly. The van will be at our school on October 23rd.
Okay.
When did those go out?
These packets went out about 2 weeks ago, and I'm starting to get a lot of phone calls today. I actually got 3 phone calls today. Some families can't see a doctor till like mid-November or late November. It's taking that long for them to get, to see doctors and get immunizations for their children. So that might be a reason why we have so many missing immunizations. So definitely, please share. Please pass the word along.
Okay. I don't have any other questions. Does anybody else have any questions? No? Okay. Well, thank you so much, Acevedo. We appreciate it. We'll go ahead and then move forward. If no one has any further questions, we'll just go ahead and move forward to our Parent Advisory Committee.
So we are looking to form a parent advisory committee. We have not had the meeting yet. I apologize. That's my fault. We will have that by next week. But we need some parent leaders in the building who want to be a part of the parent advisory committee. Their job is to essentially there's a fund that comes with this for them, which is right now about $2,600. And then that fund is to be used how parents how they decide. And so that could be through professional development. At this point, we are probably going to need a lot of professional development for remote learning. And then there's events and things that we can host, but those things all have to be virtual at the moment. So as we move forward, we will be doing virtual meetings with a parent advisory committee, but if there's anybody interested that's out there listening, please let myself know or call the office and we'll let you know. Sorry, Ms. Torres, you're muted.
You muted me.
Yes, I keep muting everybody because of the feedback, so.
No, I get it. No, it's no problem. When are we gonna do that parent advisory committee?
When are you available? Next week?
So next week, we can do it, which might as well just set a date right now, right?
Yeah.
Next week, it's already the first week of October. I mean, do we want to do mornings or do we want to do afternoon?
So we have to have the initial meeting first, so we can start with that one, and then from there we can decide afterwards.
So do you want to do it next week, Thursday?
Yep. What time are you available?
You want to do 9 a.m.?
Yeah, we can try that. That works.
Or is that too early?
No, that's fine.
That's fine. Okay, then let's do next Thursday, 9 a.m. So whoever's whoever's listening, next Thursday, 9 a.m. How are we going to, well, anyone that's listening would either call the office, right? Or
Yeah,
call their number.
we'll send them a link through Zoom. Let's just make it 9:15 to be sure. And then we finish our morning announcements at 9:05, so we'll do that. So 9:15 next week on Thursday, okay?
9:15, okay, sounds good.
Yep, and online right now, if you're watching on YouTube, you can, if you would like to participate in public participation, dial the phone number 312-626-6799. The meeting ID is 837-567-3690. The passcode is 860-5195 for anybody who wants to participate in public participation.
Okay. Sounds good. Anybody has any questions? Any of my members that are here? No? No? Okay. So then we'll go ahead and then move forward to a principal's report. Perez?
Okay, so I emailed everybody a copy of the budget. Hopefully you received that. The budget right now is, we're doing fine, obviously, because we don't have many students in the building. Some of the things that we've had to allocate for that we didn't anticipate allocating for were extra supplies like computer mice, right? And I say that like, you know, the mouse for the computer. So we purchased some mice, and we also purchased earphones because we're noticing a lot of students don't have earphones, especially our younger students in kindergarten through second grade, to make sure that they're able to listen and hear their teachers remotely. So that is also something we spent some funding on. But other than that, we haven't really purchased much because we usually by this time have purchased textbooks and workbooks and agendas and those things, which we're not using at the moment because of the remote learning. And so all of the agendas and everything are posted online. The workbooks and such are also posted online, and they're working through remote learning processes. So the teachers are working through that. Moving forward on vacancies, we did receive a resignation last week from a teacher. And so we now have a vacancy in 5th grade. So we had a resignation in middle school. Our 5th grade teacher decided, we talked to them, and they did help us decide that they would move up. So now that we have a vacancy in 5th grade bilingual. Miss Yanez is the current teacher there. She's going to stay there, but we need an additional teacher to come in on that classroom as well, because there are 2 teachers for that classroom. We have enrollment right now where we are holding steady at 323 students. We are still taking students in every grade except 5th grade. 5th grade is our largest class, so we are full right now with that classroom. But we do have openings in pre-K, especially right now. Our pre-K is down to 4 kids in one room and I think it's 5 in the other. So we are taking pre-K. So if you have any children that are 4 years old or that were 4 years old before September 1st, they are welcome to come and enroll at our school. All you have to do is come to the office and Mr. Ortiz can help you with that enrollment form. We did host our Leaders of the Month last week. We are continuing with our Leader in Me, and we had our habit for being proactive, and we had our Leaders of the Month presentation was given in the morning through our, I don't know if any of you have ever watched, but in the morning at 9 o'clock, we do what's called a morning mantra meeting. And so our students log into YouTube and they and we do a morning mantra, we do our announcements, we do the Pledge of Allegiance. And this month we are celebrating Hispanic Heritage Month. So we have a Hispanic hero every morning. And we did just do that, our Leaders of the Month. We're now moving on to Habit 2. Habit 2 is beginning with the end in mind. So that's about setting goals. And it comes at the right perfect time because progress reports come out next week. And progress reports we are going into our 5th week. And so parents should be receiving those progress reports by Friday, if not the next Monday after that. We also renewed our IXL learning. So parents should be seeing students working on IXL every day, which is reading and math. We're doing that in class as well. And that's getting us our baseline to see where our students are. We have not assessed our students since December of last year due to COVID. So we needed a baseline to begin that testing. So we did start with our IXL learning from 3rd grade through 8th grade. Kindergarten, 1st and 2nd grade are doing their own assessments. As far as our attendance goes, we are still at 89% attendance for engagement for students in remote learning. That is actually very low compared to what we had in the past with our 94 and 95%. What we have learned is that most of our students who are not engaging are our students who are our most vulnerable, which is our cluster students and our DL students who don't have access to internet. Or one of the other issues that we have found is that students who have access to internet are in a house with multiple students and the internet is very slow, and so that it doesn't allow more than 3 users at a time. So we're working through that through Sustainable Community Schools and the Chicago Connected program. So if there are any parents who have not connected to internet, who have not received Comcast internet or RCN, please contact the school so we can make sure that you're eligible and we can get that for you. The lunch forms, as Ms. Morehouse said, went out. We need those lunch forms back. Those lunch forms do determine our budget for the next school year for our Title I funding. And we also have one of the things we did promise and we were able to fulfill as of Monday was that every teacher in our building would receive a computer to do their work on, right? And so in the past, we gave them a Chromebook, and as many of you probably know, the Chromebooks are not as fast as they should be and don't have enough memory. And so the teachers, we did purchase laptops for them to use. So we were able to give every teacher a laptop in order to be able to host their remote learning from home. And the last thing is our local school council elections have reopened up for November. Elections will be happening November 4th, which is our report card pickup day. I'm sorry, let me just double check that. I'm sorry, it's November 18th is the report card pickup day for us. So that is when elections will happen officially. And if you are interested in running for the local school council as a parent or as a teacher or as an ESP, please be sure you submit your application. If you've already submitted your application from the first time back in April, you don't have to resubmit. Those are all the things that I have, unless anybody has questions for me.
I do.
Yes.
Are the LSC elections going to be remote?
That's what we were told, yes. But as of right now, they're planning for that. They're also planning ballot boxes if anybody wants to come in and just turn one in.
And then have you heard any official announcements about they're now giving us election day off, but we have to come in for Veterans Day?
There has not been an official announcement by CPS about that.
And then the report cards will be remote as well.
What do you mean?
The report cards, like parent-teacher conferences, are going to be remote.
We are anticipating that, yes, but we don't know because we are still scheduled to come into the building as of that week of November.
I'm sorry, you said that everyone is scheduled to be back on the 18th to pick up report cards? Is that
Yeah,
what
so according to the district, they haven't made any official announcements, but we are scheduled to, our last day for remote learning is the 5th, and we're scheduled to come back in the building on the 9th. Sorry, on the 9th. And that's up until right now, unless they make an announcement otherwise.
Okay. I wasn't aware of that.
Yeah, so a remote learning is only supposed to go through the first quarter.
Okay. All right, that's true, yes. I have a question. So I know you said progress reports. I know that there's a way to check. I totally forgot, what is it that you can check your child's report card online?
The parent portal?
Yes, parent portal. I haven't been able, like me as a parent, I haven't been able to log in. How can, parents log in? How can I log in to the parent portal?
So on the parent portal, all you have to do is you have to have your you have to have your child's student number and your parent portal code. You should have received an email about that code. If you did not, all you have to do is call the office and we can give you that code.
Okay, sounds good. I do not have any other questions unless anyone else in the council has questions. No? Okay, so it doesn't seem like anybody else has questions. So we'll move forward to new business. So in new business, of course, we have appointing of LSC members, parents. We did appoint, wait, why do we have Dolores Nash, Blanca Copy, and Maria Copy? Are they the ones that wanted to join, right?
Yes, but they are not present at the moment, so we'll just keep it.
Okay. All right, so they're not present at the moment, so we'll go ahead and move forward unless anyone has questions about that. No? Okay, then we'll move forward to old business, which is removal of current LSC member. During our last meeting, we did remove Diana Spires from the council because we did email, call, and text, and no response. So she did get removed on last meeting.
Okay.
Any questions on that? No? No?
So I know to contact her, right? You tried to contact her?
Yes.
And now, so she's aware, or I'm assuming she's aware that she's been removed?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Okay, so then do we have anybody in public participation?
We do actually.
Oh, well, that's good.
All right, I'm gonna admit the first person. Thank you for coming on. We can hear you. State your name.
Or I'm assuming she's aware that she's been removed?
Okay, so then do we have anybody in public participation?
We do actually.
Well, that's good.
All right, I'm gonna admit the first person. Thank you for coming on.
Or I'm assuming she's aware that she's been removed? Well, that's good.
Whoever is online, we can hear you. 773-690-5260. If you can state your name. Hello.
Hello?
Hi, we can hear you.
Oh, okay. Hi, this is Ms. Brown. I had two questions. My first question is, with the,
Whoever is online, you can hear you. That's 73690-5260. You can say today.
okay, hello?
Yes, go ahead.
Okay, so this is Ms. Brown. I had two questions. My first question is, I'm not clear about the vice presidency on the LSC. So to my understanding, correct me if I'm wrong, Mr. Boyd was the vice president, correct?
No, from what I remember,
No.
Calderon.
Yes, Mr. Calderon.
Okay, right. He's the current vice president. But so the vice presidency was never filled?
No, the vice president of the LSC is Mr. Calderon.
That's the current, so that's why I'm asking for clarity. So
Yes.
currently, Mr. Calderon is the vice president, but previously, was the seat open or was someone in that seat? That's what I'm asking.
There was someone in that seat, which last year was Mr. Perez.
Okay, Ms. Perez was the vice president. Okay, because to my understanding, I thought it was Mr. Boyd. Okay.
No.
My second question is, this is to Mr. Perez. So at other schools, staff is able to join the LSC through the Zoom. Can you tell me why staff is not allowed to join LSC through the Zoom at Yates?
Because we're broadcasting it on YouTube so that you can watch it.
Okay, so that's a preference, that's something, that's your preference, that you rather not have staff to join the LSC through the Zoom and watch it through YouTube?
No, this is the LSC's preference.
Okay. Okay. All right. I was just asking because at other schools, they allow the staff to join through the Zoom or Google Meet or however they hold it.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
The next person is 773-853-7027.
Yes,
Hi, you can go ahead and speak.
yeah.
We can hear you. You can go ahead and speak.
Okay. Good afternoon. My name is Teresa Labastida. I am the parliamentary coordinator at Yates School. Just to share with you that we are almost start our parliamentary program at Yates. So I would like to invite parents to join our program this Friday, October 2nd. We will have an informational session at 11 a.m. This informational session will be virtual. I'm gonna put the link in the comments in this video. Also, if they have question or they would like to join our program, they can send me an email at tlabastida@lsna.net, or they can call me at 773-853-7027. I'm gonna put all of this information here. So we are part of the Sustainable School program. So I hope parliamentarians can join our program and can come to learn more how we're going to work this year. So thank you.
And where are you meeting?
We're going to have a virtual informational session this Friday. So I'm gonna put the link in the comments, okay? Also the link.
I'm sorry,
Also the link is.
You said that this Friday you're gonna have a virtual meeting?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, let me see if I can put all of this information here in the comments. Also it's in the Facebook page from Yates, and it's in the website of Yates too, the link.
What time on Friday?
11.
It's gonna be at 11 a.m.
11 a.m. Okay.
Okay, so thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you.
Do we have anybody else?
On the sheet, there are two people. I texted them to call the phone number, but they have not called yet. So no, at the moment we do not.
We do not have anybody?
No, we do not.
Okay. All right, then I guess we can move forward.
Yes, we can.
We just have announcements, so I'm just gonna announce a few things that since through our meeting. So our next LSC meeting is going to be, when is our next LSC meeting? October 20.
October
28th. I'm sorry. I have so many things written down here. Yes, October 28th at 5 p.m. The SES meeting is going to be October 21st at 4:30 p.m. Now, Ms. Acevedo also mentioned that a mobile van for kids that need immunizations will be at the Yates School October 23rd from 9 to 3.
Correct. And you need an application.
Application by the 13th of October. If anybody needs information, they can call the school, which is Mr. Ortiz. November 18th, it's going to be report card pickup, right? And as well as LSC elections.
Correct.
And then just to mention again, this Friday is going to be the parent mentor virtual meeting at 11 a.m.
Next Thursday, I thought.
No, this Friday.
Oh, the parent mentor. Yes, I apologize. Parent mentor, not parent pack.
No, the pack is going to be next Thursday, October 8th at 9 a.m.
Got it.
Okay, and I think that those are all the announcements. I hope I didn't miss anything.
I have a question for the parents. For those of you parents who are on the call, did you guys receive the letter from us?
What letter?
So we sent out the federal income form. You should have gotten the newsletter, and you should have gotten a new emergency form for all of your students.
Yes, I did.
Okay.
I did.
That's I wanted to make sure you get Mr.
Yes,
Bush,
I did. I just haven't gotten the chance to return it.
I didn't.
You did not.
I
Okay.
haven't gotten it.
Okay. And Ms. Flores, did you? Okay. So if you guys both could just call the main office tomorrow and just double check your address so that we make sure we have your address on file correctly. And making sure that if you have an apartment number, we have the apartment number. We haven't received any of them back yet, but we're just, sometimes the mail is slower than it should be as well, so.
Can I just add something in regards of that? Me, personally, I always forget to mail things back. Is there a way that I can maybe scan and email it?
You can do both, or you can just, there's a digital one right on our website and you can just fill that out.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah, so if there are any parents who are listening, if you would need to update your phone number, your address, any of that, all you have to do is go to our website, yateselementary.org, click main office, and just fill out the fields for us, and we can take that information from there.
Okay.
Okay. Does anybody have anything that they need to add before we go ahead and adjourn the meeting? Anybody, any comments, questions, concerns? My LSC? No? No?
No.
Okay. All righty, then I am going to adjourn the meeting at 5:49.
You got a motion?
Oh, yeah, that's right. I'm so sorry. Motion to adjourn the meeting at 5:50 p.m. All in favor? You can raise your hand. Aye. Okay. Well, thank you so much for everyone for joining, and we'll see you next meeting.
Thank you, everybody. Have a great rest of your night.
You
You
too.
too. Do the same.
Bye.
Thank you.